Many of us know the urban legend of Bloody Mary, but what is the origins of this tale? Where did this disturbing myth come from, and why does it resonate to this very day? The commonly known folklore is for an individual to light a few candles in a dark bathroom, look into the mirror, and conjure Bloody Mary by saying her name 3 times. Once summoned, various outcomes are said to occur, most not ending too well. She is said to appear in many forms. Some have said she appears as a ghostly apparition, a rotting corpse, but the most common depiction is that of a woman in white, covered in blood. Growing up, I have heard 2 versions of this story. One involved a woman losing her child and dying while giving birth. The other was about a woman who was murdered in her wedding dress just before she was to be married. Both stories seem to explain her bloody appearance. It wasn't until I began my research that I found out that there was much more to this myth than I realized. As I've come to learn, every urban legend stems from some form of truth. Little did I know, this legend goes back as early as the 16th century with Queen Mary I. Being the only living heir to King Henry VIII and his first wife, one could say that Mary followed in her father's footsteps. Because of her many ordered executions, she was given the nickname of Bloody Mary. Not just that, but it is said that she sadly dealt with several miscarriages as well. I found out later about a particular ritual that some women used to participate in. It is my belief that the combination between Queen Mary's reputation and this ritual is what created the modern legend of Bloody Mary that we know of today. From what I understand, it was a popular trend in the late 1800s, early 1900s. But the ritual required a young woman to hold a candle, walk up a set of dark stairs, and then quickly look into the mirror. It is said that she could possibly catch a glimpse of her future husband. Unfortunately though, if you saw the face of a skull, it meant that you would die before you marry. So between the story of Queen Mary I and this popular ritual that young ladies participated in, evolved into an amalgamation of the two. I know now why I've heard so many different versions of the Bloody Mary folklore. The ghostly woman who died during childbirth looking for her baby stemmed from the story of the real Bloody Mary and her tragic miscarriages. The schoolyard stories of the woman in the mirror wearing a bloodied wedding dress derived from an old divination ritual so many young women once took part in. When it comes to the legend of Bloody Mary as we know it, there's only one way to find out if the story is true. Go into a dark bathroom, light a few candles, stare directly into the mirror, and simply say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.